I feel like I hear someone in the background. I don't know. Yeah, thanks, Hope. This is my unique eyeliner that I just got, and I'm really excited about it. Is that my computer? There we go. Okay. So here's what I want to talk about. So it's the 24th. All of you guys make sure that you are commission qualified, that your auto shipment has run this month, because if it declined, then you have to make sure that you get that to reprocess. Check on your distributors, especially if you're working on promoting and you're helping somebody go executive, Ruby, Emerald, something like that under you. They must be commission qualified to make sure their auto shipment ran. You have until tonight at midnight to set it up for tomorrow. Or they do if you're checking on them to do it. So we're at month's end. All right. So it's the 24th. As of tomorrow, all existing loyal customers from previous months, their orders are going to run. So you're going to know what your volume is for the month. Yes, you're going to know what your volume is. You're going to know what your team's volume is. And that's just like pending that no more customers are enrolled between now and the end of the month. Everything is going to be as it is final tomorrow, right? And tomorrow is when we check card declines, because all of your all of your loyal customers' auto shipments will have run for the month. So if their cards declined, you want to make sure that you're checking on that so that you can check in with them and just say like, hey, just so you know, your card declined. I don't want you to miss out on getting your products this month. So we got to get that fixed. You all want to be on top of that because that's your paycheck. All right. You want to be checking on that, and not just your personal customers, but if you have distributors under you who aren't working or who aren't very good at keeping up with their customers or things like that, then you want to make sure that you're taking care of those customers as well, because any customers under you, you're getting paid on that. So you want to keep them ordering for as long as possible. So that's kind of what's going on tomorrow. And if you're working on promoting this month, tomorrow is the day that you want to log into eSuite, check the distributors under you, their group volume, so that you know how much left you need to hit whatever promotion that you're working towards, whether that's executive, Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, Double Diamond. Now, here's the big thing that happens on the 25th is, so there's two kinds of people in this business. I mean, there's like lots of different kinds of people in this business, but there's a big division between the people who work really, really hard all month long and then see the 25th hit and they're going, I am so thankful that I worked as hard as I did because I am just that much closer to my goal now. And I know exactly what I need from here to the end of the month. And I'm just going to go big here for the rest of the month, everything that I've got. And then there's the people who, they kind of dilly-dally all month long and just go, it's fine. Like whatever happens, it happens. And we'll get to the end of the month and then I'll really, really push. And they get to the 25th and they're like, oh shoot, I thought I was going to be a lot closer to this goal. And now I'm not. And it's the 25th. And now all of a sudden I need to get to work. So that's two types of people. There's actually, like I said, there's other types of people. Here's another type of person. You have a goal for the month and you're kind of working towards it all month long. And then the 25th hits and you're going, oh my gosh, it's the end of the month. I'm nowhere near hitting that goal. I give up. I'm not even going to bother trying because I'm nowhere near even hitting that goal. So what is the point? And in my experience in this business, anything can happen. Anything can happen in the last 4, 5, 6 days of the month. And ideally, you want to be working all month long. And you want to make sure that you're keeping with a pace that you can keep with consistently all month long. You don't want to hit it hard for 2 days and then not do anything for 2 days and then hit it hard for 2 days and then not do anything for 2 days, or hit it hard for 2 weeks and then be like completely dead for a week and not feel like working your business and then all of a sudden starting again. You want to be consistently doing whatever you can all month long. So the, you know, I don't know where I was going with that. Sorry. My brain is like fried right now. Um, so whatever happens, whatever happened so far this month, maybe you messed up. You didn't work as hard as you could all month long. You haven't enrolled a customer at all this month. You haven't enrolled a distributor all month long, or maybe longer than that. Maybe it's been months since you've enrolled a customer or distributor and you don't know what's going wrong. And you're going, it's month's end. I wanted to enroll 4 customers this month. I haven't enrolled any. What's the point? Like, I might as well just not even do it. No, that was your goal. You had your goal for a reason. Maybe it's going to take a lot of work to enroll those 4 customers. Just get after it. There's no point in backing down your goal except that you're afraid of disappointment. Okay. But who are you going to disappoint? Yourself. And that's you. Like, all you have to do is whatever you can so that at the end of the month, you can go, you know what? Maybe at the beginning of the month, I didn't work as hard as I needed to, but I really, really pushed this last week and I didn't quite hit my goal, but I feel really good about the work that I put in these last few days. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be better next month. I did everything that I could right up until midnight and last day of the month. I didn't quite hit my goal, but that's okay because I know what I did wrong. I know what I need to do differently. And I'm going to wake up on the 1st of November and I'm going to change that. I'm going to be a different person than I was the month before. And you're going to challenge yourself. We were talking about this on our Diamond Zoom last night because you know what, whether you're a distributor or you're an ambassador diamond or you're anything in between, we are all making mistakes every single day, every single month, and we are learning from them and we're getting better. So every day, if you just vow to not give up and be 1% better than you were yesterday, you wake up tomorrow and you say you want to be 1% better. Well, what are you after a month? You're 30% better than you were the month before. What are you after 3 months? You're almost 100% better than you were 3 months before. I am not the same person now that I was 3.5 years ago when I joined this business. I do not work my business the same way. I have a completely different life. I have a completely different routine. The game has changed. We have different products. We have a different way of marketing. Like, things change all the time. You cannot expect that one day you're going to reach ambassador and you're just going to know everything. Nope. We are constantly in a state of learning, which is a really, really exciting thing. It means that our job is dynamic. It's never the same thing every day. I'm having different conversations with different people. I'm posting different stuff. I'm trying different wording. I'm talking to people in different ways. I'm training my distributors in new and different ways. I'm leading my team in new and different ways. I'm developing myself in new and different ways. And it's a very, very exciting thing. And all I can't control, where I'm at in this business or what my, when people are enrolling or anything like that, what my team is doing. But what I can control is that every single day I vow to be better than I was yesterday. I vow to do something just better. I vow to work harder. I vow to make my business more of a priority. I vow to be more intentional with my time. I vow to make personal development a priority, stuff like that. Whatever you can do to be better, it's never too late to start improving. Maybe, like I said, maybe this entire month you have not worked as hard as you needed to. Maybe life got in the way. Maybe your spouse discouraged you. Maybe your family discouraged you. Maybe you discouraged you. Maybe the fact that you weren't enrolling people discouraged you. So you just created this downhill spiral of, well, nobody's enrolling, so what's the point of posting? And then you stop posting, you stop messaging, so then really nobody's enrolling because you're not posting and you're not messaging and you just sabotaged yourself. Maybe that was you all month long and you're like, why did I do that? I just wasted the entire month of October. Guess what? You're not fired. You're not fired. You're not kicked out of the team page. You're not, banned from my coaching. I'm still here for you. Guys, there are people who quit this business for years and then all of a sudden come to me and they're like, I was an idiot. I completely wasted this opportunity 2 years ago, but I'm ready to do this again. Like, I'm not going to turn my nose up at you. I've been there. I've been through funks. I've been the person that, for weeks, I felt like I was being pulled in 1,000 different directions in my life and I just could not make my business a priority like I needed to. And you know what? My enrollment suffered, my paycheck suffered, but I didn't quit. I just went, okay, you know what? That was a bad month. was a bad month, but I'm going to be better next month. Or I do it and then the 25th of the month hits and I go, okay, so far it's been a bad month, but I can turn this around. You know, maybe I haven't enrolled a customer all month. I haven't enrolled a distributor all month, but you know what I can do? I can get 4 loyal customers before this month ends. And that's what I'm going to do. And then I turn my game face on and I get to messaging people. I get to following up with all my potentials. And I set that goal and I go, I'm going to feel good about myself if I can do that. Maybe I didn't hit the big goal. You know, maybe I wanted to promote to this rank. Maybe I wanted to help this person promote to this rank. Maybe I wanted to get my spouse to this rank. You know, maybe I wanted this many fast start bonuses or this many whole nother level bonuses, and I didn't quite hit that. But here's something that I can do before this month ends. And you set that goal and you go for that because it's still going to feel good to get that done. Is this making sense to you guys? I mean, how many of you, raise your hand if you feel really, really good about what you've done all month long, that you feel like you've worked your business, given it everything that you've got all month long, or comment in the chat or whatever. If you feel really good about what you've been doing. Yeah, Kayla, I know Kayla's been rocking it. I know Shelby's been rocking it. I know Christine has been rocking it. If I don't mention you, it doesn't mean that you're not rocking it. Just off the top of my head, I'm seeing you guys. Yep, Shauna. And I see these guys, they're posting every single day. They're messaging every single day. They are hopping on all the calls, on all the power hours. They're asking me questions. They're updating me with their charts. They're telling me what's going on. And yeah, I know these guys, like midnight is going to hit at the end of the month and they're going to feel so good about everything that they did all month long. Okay. So for any of you guys who don't feel like you did everything that you absolutely could all month long, you know, you can say it if you want to. I don't want to hear like excuses as to why you didn't do what you needed to do. I'm not shaming anybody because it is like nobody is immune to having a bad month. So if you had a bad month and you want to be honest about it, and you want to say, I didn't work my business like I have other months and it showed in my enrollments, do it. You know, solidarity. But now is the time when you can change that around. You know, I've shared, for any of you guys who are in the Boom Challenge, you know that I've given you a script, and that script, like, it gets me so many names in my planner. I get so many new phone numbers in my phone contacts. And actually sealing the deal, sometimes it just takes being pushy. It takes following, like, if somebody says that they're interested, you guys, I can't say it enough. They are interested. They're not saying that they're interested out of sympathy for you or out of pity for you or just trying to like yank your chain. They're genuinely interested. I have a girl who, it was like days ago. She said she was interested. Let me see if I can find my conversation with her. No, it's not on my computer. It's on my phone. My phone's in the other room. But she said she was interested, and she was interested in the hair, skin, and nails. And like, so I sent her that first message. She said, yes, I'm interested. And I said, okay, what's your phone number? I can give you more of the details there. She gave me her number. I texted her and she picked the hair, skin, and nails. I told her the pricing. I sent her a before and after picture. I said, I absolutely love this stuff. And she told me like, okay, that's awesome. Cause since I had a baby 6 months ago, I've been losing my hair and I could really use something to help it grow back. I was like, dude, this stuff is my saving grace. It has helped my hair so much with exactly that. So, side note, be a product of the product, not necessarily for before and after pictures, but just to be able to confidently say that you freaking love the products. Like, it helps so much. So I told her how much I love them, how excited I am about them. And she was like, okay, well, I'm gone all day today. I don't have signal, so I can't like get my order in. And I said, oh, well, you can give me your info and I can take care of it for you. And then nothing. I didn't hear from her all day long. And then I messaged her like 6 hours later or something. And I just said, let me know whenever you get back in service and you can send me that info and I can get your order in for you. And then nothing. And then I texted her the next morning and I said, hey girl, I'm putting in orders today. Did you want me to go ahead and get yours in with this order that I'm putting in? And still nothing. And then it was a few hours later that she messaged me and she said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I got super, super busy and I didn't have signal all day yesterday. I'd actually like to just do the order myself. What's your website? So I sent her my website and I sent her the instructions to order. And then I didn't hear anything. And I messaged her back after like 10 minutes and I said, are you getting through it okay? Like I sent her all the instructions to order and told her to let me know as soon as she's done so I could make sure it went through on my end. So after 10 minutes, I checked in with her and I said, is everything going okay? Are you figuring it out? And she said, well, actually, I went on your website and I didn't realize that you guys have all these products. So I was looking around at everything. And I said, yeah, we have so much incredible stuff. It's all amazing. And I told her some of my favorite products so that she could look at those. I said the skincare, the greens, and the new keto coffee were some of my favorites. And she was already looking at the hair, skin, and nails. And I sent her some before and after pictures. And she's like, okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm just looking at everything. So I gave her a little bit and then I messaged her after a couple of hours and I said, okay, did you ever get your order in? I'm not seeing it on my end. And she said, I think I got it figured out. And then I said, okay, let me know when it goes through and I'll make sure that it went through on my end. So this is like all back and forth constantly over several days that I'm like on top of her and I'm not harassing her. I'm being helpful. Because I want to make sure that she gets it in and I know that she wants to get it in. So, and she's just written in my planner and she still hasn't gotten her order in. So I write her again for tomorrow and she still hasn't gotten her order in that day. I write her again for the next day. And after all of this, then she finally messaged me back tonight. I had messaged her this morning and I said, hey, did you ever get your order in? I never saw it show up last night. And it took her all day. She messaged me back. She said, oh my gosh, you never got it? I put it in last night. And I said, nope, I never got it. Did you get an email confirmation that it went through? And she said, no, I didn't. I was like, okay, then it must not have gone through. Just go on my website and we'll try it again. I still haven't heard back from her about whether or not it went through. And I don't know what all she's ordering. So we'll see it come through. Hopefully it's like a 200 BV order or something like that. But yeah, so all of this happened and I'm on top of her, right? I'm staying on top of her. I'm making sure that she gets her order in. And that's how I get these customers signed up. Every once in a while, yeah, somebody will just send me their info and I get them signed up. And it's like, I send them the message. They say, yes, I'm interested. I send them can I get your phone number? They send me their number. I text them. They pick a product. I give them the price. They say they're in. I say, okay, are you ready right now? They say, yes. I say, can I get your info? They say, yes. They send it to me and I put it in. Like 1 out of every probably 200 people that I talk to, does that happen? Okay. For the most part, it is following up. It's like badgering them about getting their order in. And it's not harassing them. Like I'm not knocking on their door and bugging them and saying, drop what you're doing and put the order in. They wanted the products. And have you ever, guys, I have been in the middle of ordering stuff so many times and then something comes up. Like any one of us who has kids or husbands or pets, like, or jobs, we know what that's like. Like stuff comes up. We get busy doing something and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, that's right. I was ordering a shirt 14 days ago. Like on Target, totally forgot about that. So that's what happens with these potentials. So don't take it like they're ignoring you. They're reading your text and they're like, oh, that's right. My kid just took off their diaper and rubbed poop all over the wall. I can't respond to Sarah right now. And it's fine. I understand that. I'm still going to be here. I'm going to follow up with them again because they're going to be ready eventually. And I'm going to be here for them when they are. And I'm going to keep reminding them so that they don't forget. I've told this story before. I had a girl who I was going to order Mary Kay from. Like I messaged her about It Works. I didn't realize that she was a Mary Kay rep because she does not post about Mary Kay on her page. And this was like 2 years ago almost. Messaged her about It Works. And she said, well, I'm actually a Mary Kay rep, so I'm not really interested in that at the moment. But are you interested in buying anything from Mary Kay? And I said, well, not really at the moment, but the only thing that I wear for makeup is eyeliner. So if you have a really good eyeliner that you recommend, I'll hear you out about it. So she told me about the eyeliner. I said, all right, well, I'm like stocked on eyeliner right now, so I don't need any. But why don't you get with me in like a month or two? I should be out by then and I'll order some from you. And it was a couple months later and I ran out of eyeliner and I never heard from the girl. I had never heard a follow-up from her since I had first talked to her. I never saw posts from her after that. So I forgot she was even a rep. I cannot remember her name for the life of me because we had a very brief conversation out of like many, many conversations that I have. So You cannot expect that somebody who says that they're interested once, they are going to remember that they were interested. They are going to remember that they wanted to order from you on their payday. Like, that's our job. It's important to us. It's our priority that they order. It is not their priority. They've got a million other things going on. This is our business. This is our job. We get paid to remember that these people are interested. We get paid to write them down in a planner on a specific date so that we can message them and get their order in when it's convenient for them. It is not their job to remember, on top of everything else that they have, that when their paycheck drops, they wanted to order some wraps from you. Because they are interested, they want it, but it is not their number one priority. For some people, yeah, it's super important to them. And they're like, I just got paid. I want to get some wraps. Most people know. Most people, we're going to follow up with them on payday and they're going to be like, oh, that's right. I totally forgot. I actually just spent all of my money on baby clothes or something like that. And that's fine. Then you write them down for the next week and you just always try to catch them before they spend all of their money. And if they're always spending all their money, then you go, girl, you need to do this with me. What the heck are you doing spending all your money every single week? If you're like not even having enough left over for a bottle of hair, skin, and nails at the end of payday and getting the things that you need, then you need to do this with me. Make some money, try some products for free. So don't get down if when you're following up, people aren't signing up. Don't get down if you're posting and messaging and people aren't like jumping at the opportunity right away. All right. It takes time. It takes consistency. So it's the end of the month. Use that script that I sent you guys that I just basically went through on this Zoom. And then when it comes down to sealing the deal, be pushy. Be that person who's saying, are you ready to order right now? I can take care of it for you so we can just, get it done. It's no problem for me. I always offer because then I know it gets done right. And then it puts me in a position where I don't have to be, hey, did you get your order in yet? Hey, I never saw your order come through. Hey, are we ready to get your order in? Like, if I just have their information, I can get it done and it's over with. So I always offer, and most people take me up on it. And this girl, she wanted to do the order herself and she wanted to be able to browse the products, and that's great. That kind of happened to me when I ordered this makeup the other night. I was going to order one eyeliner and then I went on the website and I saw a bunch of other stuff that they have and I spent like over $100 on makeup. So sorry, Matt was texting me. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Hopefully he stops now. So yeah, sometimes it is a benefit that somebody says that they want to go to your website, but when they do that, I always offer to do their order for them because then it's just in my hands, it's in my control, and I know that it gets done the right way. So be pushy at the end. That's how we seal the deal. But just expect that most people that you're going to talk to, you're going to put their name down in your planner. And as soon as you send them that first message and they say, yes, I'm interested, they should be going in your planner. Even before you say, okay, great. Can I get your phone number? I can text you some more info about it. Like as soon as they say that they're interested, because sometimes then I send the phone number message and I'm like on to the next people. I'm trying to get out as many messages as I can, as efficiently as I can. So if they don't ever message me back their phone number, but I have them written in my planner, then I can message them back and say, hey, I never got your phone number. Like, or can you get that for me? And I can give you the details of this. And then I'm already following up with them because they are interested. Or then they'll be like, oh yeah, sorry, actually I'm in the UK, so I can't text you. Oh, that's fine. No problem. We'll just talk on here. Or I get them on Facebook. I add them as a friend on Facebook then, and I talk to them on Facebook Messenger. It's just easier to follow up there than on Instagram. Hold on, I'm seeing the questions. In my planner, do I write them down for the next day? So my way of doing it, my method, is when I'm messaging throughout the day, anybody that responds interested, I write them that day, that same day. Because then at the end of the night, I'll go back through and be like, okay, who was I talking to today that the conversation fizzled? And then at that point, I'll be able to go back through the names that I went through and be like, okay, this person never told me which product that they wanted. So I'll just do are you there? Or which product were you interested in? Or something like that. The next day is fine too. Just sometime like in the next 12 hours, you want to be talking to them. You don't want them to completely fall through the cracks. But even if they do, I've had people who messaged me in like July of 2015 about the business, and they just say, "Hey, I just saw your post about it works. Can you give me some more info?" And I give them the spiel about what we do, and I say, "Does this sound like something you'd be interested in?" Or super simple, right? And then they don't say anything. And then I never wrote them down for whatever reason. Like, I just wasn't writing them down unless I got a date from them. And I was having so many conversations, they fell through the cracks. And then all of a sudden they message me, 2 years later, and they're like, "Hey, so I just saw your post about hair, skin, and nails. Like, can you tell me more about that?" I'm like, "Oh, that's right. And we talked 2 years ago about the business." And then they end up telling me, "I can't afford hair, skin, and nails." Like, well, we talked 2 years ago about you joining. Like, are you still interested in this? I'd love to get you started. You can try the products free. So basically, like, Jade did a Q&A yesterday. She did a Facebook Live in the team page yesterday, Q&A, and she was talking about how you just have to get out there and be willing to make mistakes. Be willing to word vomit on people and say the wrong stuff. And she said she would have a conversation with somebody and be like, "Well, that did not go very well. I need to do something differently for my next conversation." And you just learn. Like, you can't be afraid of failure. So many of you guys, we're like, most of us on this right now, we're moms, right? That means that you cannot be afraid of failure, because every single day we are going to make mistakes as moms. We're going to do something where we're going to look back and be like, maybe I didn't handle that exactly as I should have. Or as wives, I know I'm not a perfect wife. I am not a perfect mom. I'm not a perfect friend. Like, we are human beings. It is in our nature to be imperfect. So you cannot be afraid of making mistakes, because it is just part of who we are. So you get out there, you make mistakes, and the more mistakes you make and the earlier on you make them, and the better you receive the outcome of that as a learning experience, and you improve and you get better, like, the faster you're going to get ahead in this business. I'm not where I am because I never made mistakes. I'm where I am because I made a crap ton of mistakes. And I looked at every mistake that I made and I was like, well, that sucked, or that was stupid, or I don't know what I was thinking there, but moving forward, we're not going to do that anymore. I had terrible parties. I had a party where like one person showed up, and guess what? She ended up becoming a loyal customer. I think she came and she brought like her mom and her sister, who was like 7, who obviously couldn't be a customer. And her mom asked a few questions that didn't do anything. I ended up giving the girl a free wrap because I had asked her to host this party for me, and like nobody came. It's like, oh, I just gave away a free wrap, and I'm not really in a position financially in this business yet to be giving away a free wrap, but I gave her a free wrap. She ended up becoming a customer. I don't know if she did that night or if it was a couple weeks later. And like 2 years later, she became a distributor. Something like that. So, or maybe it was like a year later or something, because then we were friends on Facebook and she knew this stuff and she was thinking about it. So, like, you're going to have bad parties. You're going to have bad events. You're going to have bad conversations. You're going to make bad posts. You're going to have a day where you feel like you gave your business too much attention and you didn't give your family enough attention. You're going to have those days where you feel like you gave your family too much attention and you didn't give your business enough attention. Or is that what I just said? I don't know. But vice versa. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to be perfect ever. And you have to embrace that imperfection and just roll with it and just tell yourself every day, I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to be better. And that's all you can do. Okay. So maybe we weren't perfect this month. Maybe we didn't work as hard as we possibly could. Maybe we did, but it just wasn't the right way. So the enrollments aren't showing. Maybe it was just a planting month for you so far and you haven't sealed the deal. Maybe mentally you've been going through the motions of the business. You've been posting to post, you've been messaging to message, but your heart wasn't in it and you didn't really have the fire and the passion. So you weren't able to seal the deal. Whatever it was, today's a new day. Tomorrow's a new day. 5 minutes from now, it's a new chance to start over and do better. And that's all you can ask of yourself. So I challenge you guys for the next, what is it? It's October. So there is 7 days left in the month, right? Exactly 1 week left in the month. What are you going to do in a week? I want to hear what your goals are. I want you to go into either Legendary Diamonds or Ready to Run. I don't know. Let's do in Legendary Diamonds. Let's get it really pumped up. Get the whole team pumped up. Go into Legendary Diamonds, and I want you to start saying what your goal is by the end of the month, what you're going to do, claim it, and then actually do it. Don't just talk the talk, walk the walk. If you say, you know what, there's 7 days left in the month, and I'm going to enroll 10 stinking loyal customers. I'm going to enroll 10 of them. That's more than one per day, and I've never done it before, but I'm going to do it. And you're going to get out there and you're going to post like crazy about the products. You're going to be talking to 100 people a day. You're going to be calling up your aunt who said she would never, ever be interested in the products. And you're going to be like, I'm so close to hitting this huge goal of mine. Can you please lip and eye cleanser, hair, skin, and nails, greens, something, whatever. Just anything will help. Even if it's not going to work you towards a promotion or be a huge thing on your paycheck, just to feel that sense of accomplishment. So set a goal for yourself and push for it, and don't settle for anything less than hitting it. And when the clock strikes midnight and the month ends and eSuite resets, if you didn't quite hit your goal, don't beat yourself up about it, okay? Evaluate what you did, what you can do differently next month. Wake up, set a new goal, and start over again. That's the beauty of this business. We get new months every single month, a new chance to try again to be better. So that's what I wanted to talk about tonight. Does anybody have any questions or anything? Oh, I just saw Nicole asked if there's a new Boom Challenge. Yeah, we have a new Boom Challenge for October. I feel like you're in it, though. I'm pretty sure. Okay. I muted all you guys in a way that you couldn't be unmuted. So if you're trying to ask a question, you're going to have to ask it in the chat. Pumpkin, what are you doing? Oh, little pumpkin. Oh. Okay. Well, if that is it, then I'm going to hop off. Christine, are you asking a question? Okay, if you enroll a distributor, she's asking about the Whole Nother Level Club. If you enroll a distributor in October, in order to get the $100 bonus for them getting their first 4 loyal customers, it must be during the month of October. It says within their first 30 days or the end of October. In the rules, whichever happens sooner, which obviously if they joined in October, the month end would be sooner. So I feel like there was something goofy in there. Yes, they can still earn their shopping spree in the first 30 days, but you will only get the $100 bonus if you get them their shopping spree during the month of October, and they will only get a $100 bonus if they get 5 customers in there before October ends. So that's what I'm telling my new distributors is you want to go for your 5 loyal customers right out of the gate, because that's going to make you eligible for all bonuses. It's going to earn you your $100 shopping spree, and it's going to earn you your first $100 cash bonus. So that pays you back for your starter kit right there. So that's super exciting. Bonuses are paid out on Fridays. We get the email for them on Thursdays, and it'll probably be the following Thursday. So if the weekend starts on Friday at midnight, so then Saturday at 12:01 a.m. Central Time, that's a new month. So, or a new week. So if somebody gets their 4 loyal customers and earns their shopping spree, remember, shopping spree is not just for loyal customers. It's for loyal customers plus the ADBV auto shipment or 150 personal bonus volume in the first 30 days. If they have 4 loyal customers and no auto shipment and they don't have over 150 personal bonus volume, no shopping spree. So if they, or if they get their 5 customers this week by Friday at midnight, Emmett's crying, then they should get the bonus next Friday. If they get the 5 by this Saturday, then they won't get the bonus next Friday. They'll get the Friday after, get it the Friday after, if that makes sense. Okay. So that's it. There is another power hour tonight, so make sure that you guys get on it. It's going to be awesome as usual, and let's get to work. Bye.